Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something I've been tracking closely, Stephon Castle's plus-minus numbers and what they reveal about his rapid development. If you look at Castle's season this year, he's currently sitting at a plus 158 through 42 games. That's an average of plus 3.8 per game, which is a massive jump from where he was just a year ago. But here's what really caught my attention. Look at this cumulative trend line. Castle started the season a bit shaky. He dipped into negative territory early on, but then something clicked around game 10. From there, his cumulative plus minus has been on a steady climb. Even with some game-to-game volatility, the overall direction is unmistakably upward. He's spending more and more time as a net positive. This chart really puts it in perspective. This shows Castle's entire career plus minus from his rookie season last year to right now. Last season was rough. He bottomed out at minus 241. His rookie campaign was spent deep in the red, which honestly is common for lottery picks on developing teams. But then we hit the season break and look at the 2025-2026 season. It's a complete reversal. He just finished on masterclass against the Dallas Mavericks, posting a plus 30, one of the highest single game impacts of his career. In that one game, he jumped from a career cumulative of minus 111 to just minus 81. Think about that. He has climbed 160 points from his career low point in just half a season. Now, you might be wondering, what's driving this massive improvement? The answer lies in his shooting efficiency. This is Castle's effective field goal percentage over his career. Right now, he is sitting at 47.5% for his career. While that is still below the point guard league average of 52.5%, the trajectory is what matters. In his rookie season, Castle shot 45.7%. This year, he's jumped to over 50%. He has essentially cut the gap to the league average in half in just one summer. In fact, his 5-game rolling average is currently sitting at a blistering 61.5%. He isn't just improving, he's having sustained stretches where he is significantly more efficient than the average NBA point guard. This standout was that recent game against Dallas. Castle put up a career high 40 points on an absurd 86.8% effective field goal rate. He went 15 of 19 from the floor and 3 of 5 from deep. That isn't just a good game, it's a 34% difference from the league average. In year one, Castle only outperformed the average point guard 32% of the time. This season, he's doing it in nearly 48% of his games. So when we see that plus-minus climbing, it's not magic, it's math. Castle is becoming a lethal, efficient scorer, and that growth validates him as a true cornerstone for the Spurs. But shooting efficiency is only part of the equation for a point guard. Let's talk about decision making specifically, his assist to turnover ratio. This chart tracks Castle's performance over his entire career. We use a few key benchmarks here. The league average for point guards is 2.5, while a ratio of 2.0 is considered solid, and 3.5 is where you enter elite territory. Castle's career average currently stands at 2.34, just slightly below that league average mark. But again, the real story is the difference between his 2 seasons. In his rookie year, his rolling averages were incredibly volatile. You would see him spike up near elite levels, then crash back down below 1.0. He had a lot of turnover heavy games where he wasn't recording enough assists to balance the scales. Now look at year 2. Those same rolling averages are stabilizing. His 15-game average is hugging that point guard baseline much more consistently, and we are seeing far fewer of those catastrophic turnover games. We saw a great example of this in the recent Mavericks game, where he dished out 12 assists as part of that massive triple-double. Even with the high usage, the peaks in his recent 10-game stretch show he is capable of playing at an elite level, pushing toward a ratio of 3-to-1 or even higher. When you look at the raw numbers, the trend is clear. In year 1, he was often fighting a losing battle with turnovers. In year 2, the teal bars are consistently taller. He is generating more assists while keeping his mistakes in check. He's beating the average point guards ratio more frequently than ever before. So let's connect the dots. Castle is shooting better, he's making smarter decisions with the ball, and as a result, his plus minus is climbing. This isn't just one aspect of his game improving, it's a comprehensive jump in his overall effectiveness as the floor general for the Spurs. Now here's where things get really interesting: Castle's defensive impact. Because plus minus isn't just about what you do on offense, it's about what you prevent on defense. Let's start with steals. Castle is averaging 1.07 steals per game in his career, which is well above the guard average of 0.8. But look at the difference between his 2 seasons. In year 1, he averaged 0.91. This year, that has jumped to 1.38. In fact, over his last 10 games, he is averaging 1.8 steals per night. That is a massive increase in his ability to disrupt passing lanes and spark transition opportunities. Next is defensive rebounding, and this might be the most dramatic shift on the entire chart. Castle is currently at 3.04 boards per game for his career, more than a full rebound above the guard average. Look at the jump from season to season. He went from 2.57 as a rookie to nearly 4 defensive rebounds per game this year. We saw this reach a new level in the recent game against Dallas, where he pulled down 12 total rebounds to complete that historic 40-point triple-double. He has officially moved from an average rebounding guard into elite territory. When your point guard is crashing the glass like this, you're limiting second chance points and getting the break started instantly. Finally, there's rim protection. While Castle averages 0.29 blocks per game, the real story is his consistency. He remains a steady deterrent for a guard, as we saw in the recent matchup with Oklahoma City, where he swatted 2 shots. When you combine everything, Castle's total defensive stocks, that steals plus blocks, have climbed from 1.19 as a rookie to 1.71 this season. He has transformed from a solid rookie defender into a high-level disruptor who even helped end Cooper Flagg's streak of 30-point games in their latest win. Castle isn't just better on one end, he's a true two-way force. And when a player impacts the game like that, his plus-minus trajectory isn't a surprise, it's an inevitability. So let's bring it all together. Why am I doing this deep dive into the numbers? Because the narrative around Stephon Castle needs to change. We aren't just looking at a promising new player anymore. We are looking at an all-star caliber floor general in real time. When you look at the leap he's taken, it's comprehensive. He's transformed his biggest weakness, his shooting, into a weapon, jumping from 45% efficiency as a rookie to over 50% this year. He stabilized his playmaking, moving away from those turnover-heavy games to become a reliable, high-level distributor with a career-best 7 assists per night. And defensively, he's a nightmare. He has nearly doubled his defensive impact, climbing to almost 4 rebounds and nearly 2 steals per game over this recent stretch. If you needed a signature moment to prove he belongs in the elite tier, look no further than his most recent performance against the Dallas Mavericks. Castle didn't just play well, he made history. He dropped a career-high 40 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists, joining the legendary David Robinson as the only Spurs in franchise history to record a 40-point triple-double. Even more insane, he shot 15 of 19 from the floor. That puts him in a category with only Wilt Chamberlain as the only players in NBA history to ever post a 40-point triple-double while shooting over 75%. While he's already been named to his 2nd straight Rising Stars game, a performance like that proves he's outgrown that stage. He should be an all-star this year. With the fierce competition in the West, his current trajectory says he's one of the most impactful guards in the league today. Stephon Castle is the engine driving this Spurs turnaround. He's more efficient, he's smarter with the ball, and he's a defensive anchor. Whether the official roster say it or not, Stephon Castle is playing like an all-star, and it's time the rest of the league takes notice. But what do you guys think? Drop your comments below if Castle is an all-star or not. And until then, go Spurs, go.